Photoshop CS6 videos by Andrew Buckle. In this tutorial I'm just going to show you how to create a sunburst design. Now, first thing to do, I'm just going to create a center for it. So I'm just going to go to View, New Guide. Now, document's 1000 by 1000, so I want it in the center. So 500. And I'm also going to go for the other way as well. So New Guide, obviously horizontal, 500. Now I'm going to use a shape, so I've set it to shape, and it doesn't really matter too much about the fill, so I'm going to set it to black, no stroke, and I'm going to use the Polygon Tool. Now I actually want it even all the way around, so every single slice of this design, 72. So I'm going to go for 72. I could go like 36, those sort of numbers. I mean, obviously you can work out what sort of sunburst design you want, if you want sort of smaller or wider sunbursts. Right, 72 is a good, so I'm just going to create that sunburst in the center. So just go to the center there, drag out, and now what you've got is actually, you can't see it, you can't actually see the points. Now of course, to actually get around that, just go over here to the direct selection tool, and I'm just going to select them, so you can actually see all the various points. Now it's in the center, so what I want to do is actually going to select that point there, and now obviously I just want to deselect those, so I'm just going to move that one into there, select again that one, so you can just see it's been selected. All the other points are not selected, and again take it to the center. And again, just go through to center, click that again, just keep clicking each of those points, so just click there and go back to the center, just to make certain which, when you actually select. Basically what you want to do is actually select the second one around. So you've actually got that point, the other point there left, so that one there. So I'm just going to go to the second point again. It's quite easy to go and select the wrong one. So select that one, second. You can see now the sunburst forming. Now of course I could actually do all the way around, and I wish I am actually going to quickly do that. I'll just quickly, so I can actually now just get used to it, just quickly click, selecting that point, again selecting that point. Actually get quite quick with that. So, and of course I'm bound, after saying that, I'm bound to make a mistake somewhere, and I'll just put it all the way to the center. Again to that second one, and of course you can create lots of different variations on this. Oops. Right, so I'm nearly finished on that one. Right, so I've actually put them all to the center now, so I've got this sunburst design. Now, if you don't actually want this sort of central bit, you can actually, of course, just go to, say, ellipse tool, and I'm just going to add an ellipse, so you can get rid of the central bit if you want. You can just select all that. I'm using the auto select option, so select all those. Now just make certain it is actually in the center, which no, it wasn't. So that's now in the center. And I can go up to layer and combine shapes and subtract front shape. So there you have it. You've actually got that. Of course I could have gone the other way and combined with this, the actual other shape. So now what you can do, you can obviously just extend that out, and you can change the color of course and all those sort of things. But you might say, well, I want it as a custom shape, so you can just go to edit and define custom shape, and so there's the custom shape. Click OK. I'm going to get rid of all that lot now because I don't want that. Just go to custom shape tool, and now just select, just go down, and there's the actual sunburst design. Like I say, you can actually now of course quickly just change the color to blue, whatever. And of course once you've actually got this design, you can actually duplicate it, maybe just hold the Alt key down, and you can create more interesting designs. Maybe the backdrop, just select there, and select it maybe to black, and so on and so on. And of course you don't have to actually stop there, you can actually turn around and say, well, actually I want a sunburst that's slightly more interesting, and just rotate it around slightly and get that sort of effect, as well as combining obviously multiple other custom shapes for similar sort of design. So you can create literally infinite amount of sunburst designs. Hope you found this tutorial of interest.